All right, today we're going to review for our final exam that you're taking next class. The first one says, what are the extremum, pause, what does extremum even mean? Both minimums or maximums of this function on this interval. So, as I was telling you when you were coming in, fire up your Desmos. I'm going to go ahead and type this in. F of x equals 4x cubed. 4x cubed plus 20x squared plus 14x minus 8. There's something very important. How do we add an interval on Desmos? How do we add an interval? Squiggly brackets. Yeah, it's shift and it's right next to the P. You can go to the Desmos keyboards and find it if you use that, but you can do shift and it's right next to P. Type that interval in just as it appears. -1 is less than equal to x, which is less than equal to 3. What that'll do is it'll cut off your graph. I need to zoom out so I can see my values. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. It looks like it's going to be between, how, I don't know. I need to change my window here, but it looks like I need to go up to at least 300. I'll put in 400. I'll go as low. I hit my wrench here, my settings. I'm going to go as low as -100. I'll go as high as positive 500. And I'm going to change x because I only go left to -1, right to 3. I'm just going to pick a number like -2 to 4. You need to pick a number bigger than what's shown. And this should show me my graph. There it is. It looks like I have, how many extrema would you count there? I do have one there. These are the critical points. That's a y-intercept. That's an x-intercept. This one's lower. You can tell by clicking. That's -8. That's -10. So that is a minimum. So do I only have one extrema? I hear 2. You're getting close to the right answer. 2 is not right, though.
3.
It's 3. Why do I have 3? The endpoints. So we also have this one. And we also have that one there. So I'm going to add all this to the graph here. Or let me just copy this. And so when I add it to the graph, we can get our 3 extrema. Okay, when you click on the graph, it tells you that this point over here all right, we have this point here. What was the coordinates for this point? Was it -1, -1, -6? And then we had this point, it was 3, was it 322? Click on it just to double check. 322, yep. Okay, so the extremum would be, we have 3 extremum, 3 extremum. We have the first, this point right here, what would you call this one? Does the graph immediately increase or decrease after? Decrease. This is a maximum, a local max at -1, -6. The next one would be an absolute minimum. So it'd be a local and a global. Local and global minimum. That's the crazy numbers. I'll get the crazy numbers in a second. And then finally, we would have an absolute maximum. So a local. Sorry about that. Here you go. Look. What? What's going on here? Sorry. Look. Yeah. And local and global max. And that would be this one here, the 3, 322.